Good day, guys. Being here. Today we're going to. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to say, but these are some canopy structure, I believe. Okay, so this is what it will look like. So we're going to just model them as so you can see this is one adaptive family. So we can just place them by so that like by placing 2 points, and then we can change the height. We can set height. Oh, that's a width. Where's the height? That's fine. We will I'll show you how to do this one. So we can basically we can change the height, we can change the we can change the width by adjusting the location of these 2 points, and also we can adjust the the overhang, let's say the width of this, right? And potentially we can also make it work. So you can place. So what I actually did is after I finished this family, I just made these 2 points adaptive. So we can if we need, we can also change the shape of this. Okay, so you can see if I try to move that point, it will still attach to the one next to it. It's a bit slow, see? Okay, so let's do it. I've already saved this, so I can just close it. Okay, so first let me just start. So we're going to start with this adaptive family template. Okay, so we will need 2 adaptive points. So let's just place 2 points, make them adaptive. And so these 2 points, and we need, so these are the base of this family, right? So and then we're going to place another 2 points, use draw on world plane. So pick the horizontal world plane and down to this point, set world plane again. So pick this horizontal world plane and place another one. So now we have these 2 points, so we can offset. So for example, I'll just move them up by 9 meters. So this will be the, let me do a screenshot and just roughly show you. So eventually this will be the the vertical, the column, and then we will connect them and then just go do this, right? And then create that. So and then we will also create those oh, what's going on here? Those steel structure, right? Yeah, so that's, and then all these webs. Okay, so now we're going to connect these 2 points, make it a reference line, select these 2, okay, and we're going to select these 2 points and make it reference line. So now we need to offset to this side, right? Let me TL, I'll change the scale, TL again. Oh, it doesn't work. Maybe the scale, yeah, that's better. Okay, place a point, draw on face. I'll just place onto this reference line. Okay, maybe I'll just change this one to always show reference plans, and also untick this one so we can see all the reference plans on this point. So place a point, draw on world plan, set world plan, pick the vertical. So tab, so this one, and place another point onto the point. Okay, so select this point, drag this way, so you can see this is offset. So this will be the let's call this one width or depth. I think depth, right? Width is the distance between these 2 points. Depth. So let's just call it a D, right? So in type or instance, let's just use type. Okay, so I'll just drag this to maybe just give it 9 meter, for example. Okay, so now we have this point, right? So, and also with this, select both, CC, copy, and select this point, pick new holes, place another one. So I'll just do the same thing, change this one to always show reference plans, and also untick that so we can always see. So even, you know, so this this can be useful when you have overlapping points. So for example, when I move this point to this end, there are actually 2 points there, right? So we can quite easily, you know, separate this one with this point. Okay, so maybe just drag these 2 points to the end. And what's next? Okay, so because for this canopy, we want it to be a little bit not flat. It will go up a little bit. So we're going to place a point, use draw on world plan onto this point, but this time horizontal. So tab and place. Okay, again set world plan, tab and place. So and then we select these 2 points. So just give it a number, so maybe 1 meter. So we want this one to go up, so we can just select these 2 and tick the mirror. So you can see now we have this point go up with a positive number. So for this one, we can just give it a parameter as well. So let's call it H1. Okay. Oh, do we have the parameter for the? Let me check. Sorry, I forgot. Let's give this a parameter. So let's call it H. So this will be the height of this family. Okay, so give the H to these 2 points, which are points offset from the adaptive point 1 and 2. Okay, so now what's next? Let me think. Okay, so for this one, we don't really need the middle point, but we can quite easily place a point just next to this one. I'll just drag this to here, place a point, draw on world plan, set world plan. So pick the vertical world plan. So tab. Okay. Oh, maybe. Sorry. Do it again. Tab. So this one, and place a point, and okay. Do another one. Set world plan. So tab and place. So this time, let's select the point. Just give it a very small number. So for example, I'll just give it 10 mil, and then now we have 2 points. So let me just TL. So we will see 1 and 2. Okay, so TL again. So select these 2 together with this one, so we can create a curve. So you can see this is a curved along and make it reference line. So we can do another one. 1, 2, 3 points. Splice through points and reference line. So now we can drag this to the end again. Okay, so and now what's next? I think if we connect this one, we might want this one to come down a little bit. Maybe we do this. So we use these 2 points, make a reference line, place a point, draw on face, place on the midpoint, place a point, draw on world plan, set world plan, tab, and place onto the horizontal world plan on this point. Click OK, select the point, go up. So this time we're going to create another one. So this time call it H2. H2, let's give it a parameter. So for example, H2 equals H1 divided by 2. So just half the height. Now we can select this 1, 2, 3 and create another. So this will or actually hang on. Yeah, I don't think this will work. Let me try. If I select 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so see, this is not good. If I try to delete, no, doesn't work. So maybe we need to have three profiles instead of trying to use this 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 profiles. One is this one. The second one is this one. So we need one in the middle. So I'll just do probably just do a straight line. So I'll just place a point, draw let's just do a reference line and 3. I'll see if I can maybe draw on face. Draw on face will be fine. Let's try. Doesn't work. 3 snapping. Yeah, I think that will work. Okay, snap the midpoint on this one and this one. So now we have 3. Okay, so 1, control, select, tab, select, tab, control, select, create a form. Now we have this. So this is the canopy. Okay, so let's just leave it for now. Let's quickly create some structure. For the structure, the idea is, I'll just quickly do another screenshot. So the idea is, I'll just I'll place a circle. Try to place a circle here, and circle here. And on the circle, we're going to use divided path. So it will place like 1. So depending on how many nodes you want to have. So in this case, I'm going to have 3. So we will have 3 nodes on each circle. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we try to connect them. Okay, once we have all these 3, and then we're going to use divided path onto this reference line, this reference line, this reference line, and give it and also a divided path, right? So we're going to use maximum spacing, so it will change the number depending on the length. And then when we have all these nodes there, we can create adaptive family to connect them to create all these triangular shape, and that's the idea. Okay, so let's do it. So place a new. So we need a new family. So it will be generic model adaptive. Okay, so in this family, we will place 3. So the reason why we have 3 is this one's vertical, so fine, straight, right? So this one's straight as well, but eventually we will need it to be placed onto this edge, so which is a curved shape. So it's better to have wrong one. It's better to have three adaptive points, so instead of 2. So let's place point 1, 2, 3. Okay, so select them, make adaptive, create spline through point, make it reference line, and then we're going to place a point, draw on face, place onto this, place a reference circle, draw on world plane, set world plane, pick this point, create a circle. We're going to add a dimension. Let me TL first, change the scale. TL again, yeah, okay. So DI, dimension, diameter. Okay, so that's a big one. How about 300? Okay, so maybe I'll change the scale a little bit. 250, yeah, that's better. Okay, so now we have this one, 300 here, and so I'll just create a parameter. So let's call it D1. Okay, D1, maybe instance parameter for this one, because we might need to have different size for each member. So we have this D1. I'll copy this one and place it pick new host. So and change this one to D2 or here D2, maybe D3, because D2 we're going to place D2 in the middle, and then we're going to use D1 and D3 to determine the size of D2. So D3, okay, and then let's just drag this to this end, or we can just type in 1, so it will move to that end. I'll just copy this one first and then move this one to this end, so type 0, and this one will be D2. Let's create a parameter called D2 instance, and okay. So now select this point and pick new host and type SM to snap midpoint. So now we have D1, D2, D3, and go to parameters D3. Let's maybe make it 600, and D2. So we use D1, D2 to control. So D bracket D1 plus D3 divided by 2. Okay, so now click OK. And what's next? Okay, so the next is we need to select this circle, use divided path, and type in 3. So we have 3 nodes. So you can see 1, 2, and 3. And do the same. Select this one, divided path, 3, divided path, 3. Okay, so and then we need to let me think what's next. Okay, so let's maybe just use model line for now, because I've tried this before, so it's my computer is quite slow. If we start to create all these members, it can be quite slow. So I'll just use a model line to indicate those the framing. Okay, so I'll just use model line and spline through point, and I'll use draw on face, and I think that's it. So yeah, okay, so let's try. So I'll just do one from here and pick these nodes, and then last one, and escape, start a new one from this nodes, and this one, and this one, and then escape another one. So 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so now that's it. So now we have 3 model line. Okay, model line. Just let's pretend these are metal, framing, metal beam or columns. Okay, so and the next step. We need to use. Can we use divided path on them? Yeah, actually I'm not sure. Divide path. Yeah, it works. Okay, that's fine. So it looks like a divide path also works on model line, but yeah. So let's do that. Divided path, and then we're going to select all these divided paths. So, okay, so instead of using fixed number, so we use fixed maximum spacing. So which means when we change the length, it will automatically adjust. Okay, so I'm not sure, 900. Yeah, so we can also create a spacing. I'll call it M spacing. Okay, so okay, spacing, maybe instance, maybe type. Okay, and okay, so now how can we do all these the framing between? So we need to create a new adaptive family. So let's do it. So in this new adaptive family, so we only need 2 adaptive points and make a spline through point, and that's it. Now load this one into the previous one. Okay, now we can start to place. So let me think, how can we place this one? So I guess, so maybe have the chain ticked, so we can quite easily place. Right, so this is, and so 1, 2, 3, 3 of the member, 3 of the structure member, and then another one maybe from here to, not sure, maybe here back to here. Would that be enough? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Let's try. So if I select all these and click on repeat, ooh, this is not right. Okay, so the reason is, so let's just select the divided path again. So tick the box, show nodes number, so you can see, so this is 8, 9, 10, right? So let's check this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just need to flip this one. So tick this flip direction. Of course, we need to delete this and place them again. And also this one. Okay, so let's just place again. So another create component from here to here to here, and from here to here. I think that's it. Select them again. So repeat. Still not right. Control Z. What's going on here? Okay, so I think let me try. If I select this one, it's good. 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 Select this one. Interesting. Looks like it works if we just do the repeat individually. Okay, so this is it. So now you can see this is a structure member. So we can use this as a column or as a beam, and also you can change the pattern. So for example, we have it like this, right? So if I let me try Control Z, we can also do it slightly differently. So for example, we can just do it from here to here, from here to here, and then we can just do let me try select all. Probably not. Maybe we need to, because this need to repeat, so we need to let Revit know the pattern. So for this one, I believe if we repeat, yeah, I think that's fine. But for this one, we probably need to place another set. So let's create component from here to here, back to here, and then another one from here to here, escape from here to here. So now if we select this, and also these 4, repeat, Control Z. So let's try again. How about with these 4? Still not right. Yeah, it's a little bit trickier than I thought. How about this? If this one and this one repeat, I don't want the one in the middle. Anyway, so I'll leave it to you. So I'll probably just go back to the previous one. So let's just repeat. No, doesn't work. This one repeat. Yeah, this one repeat. It works if we just do the repeat individually. So this is it. Now we can load this one into this. Okay, so let's place. So what's the name of this one? Family 4. Load this one into family 4. So I'm going to just place. So from this end, I'll just use SE. Yeah, top is fine, and SM snap midpoint, and SE tab. So to pick the bottom one. And okay, so and let's just I'll just press escape once to finish this. Right, so now we can say, so this is it. Maybe I'll change the scale a little bit. 200, yeah, okay. So and we can change the size. So for example, currently is a 300 and a 600. So if you want to change to different size, 900, right? So yeah, you can also do that. And it looks like we might want to rotate this one, but we'll do that later. So let's just place another one here. So component SE, SM, SE, tab, and yeah, and looks like the parameters it's keeping the default parameter because we're using instance parameter, so that's fine. Let's just I'll see if I can match MA. Yeah, so we can match the parameter, right? So 900, so 900, and we can also do the horizontal one. So I'll just HH this, so we can just directly place onto this reference line. So create component. So you can also, before you place, you can also change the parameters. For example, I'll just change to 450 and 450 to both, and SE, SM, SE tab. So we have another one here. Yeah, you can see it's a bit slow already. But yeah, usually it can be it's always easier. You can always place these families as model lines first, and once once you're happy with everything, like all the size, all the orientations, and then you can just replace those model line with some actual sweep, or all those actual model solid form, right? So let's place another one on this reference line. So create component SE, SM, and SE tab. Sorry, looks like, yeah, because I have that when I place, sometimes say when you place family, if you have the chain ticked, so once you finish the first one, it will automatically start the next one. So in this case, we don't want that. SE tab, and then I'll just press escape to finish this. Okay, good. And then if you want to, you can still adjust this. So for example, I'm not sure how big this need to be, but you can always change. Like for example, this one, 600 maybe, right? So you can adjust the size. Okay, so maybe 600 as well. Okay, so now let's go back to this family, because we might want to rotate this, because it looks like it's not quite right. So probably need to somehow need to those need to align with that. Yeah, I don't know, but it doesn't look right. So we can add a rotation into this. So let me just TL first. So try to select the point on which we place this profile. So not this one. So I'll just HH, hide it, and this one. So see this one with the rotation angle. So we're going to just add a angular parameter. Okay, angular. So instance, and do the same. So not this one. It's this one. So just apply that same angular parameter to it. So let's just HH, just temporarily hide that point, and this is the point. Okay, so add angular parameter. So now let's load this one back into this. So it shouldn't change anything because we only add a parameter, or we didn't change the angle. Now we select this family, so you will find this angular parameter. So let's try. So if I change 120 degree, probably not. Negative 120 degree. Yeah, I think that's probably, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we need to rotate this one, to the opposite direction. I don't know, 60. Yeah, I think that's probably, yeah, maybe that's I think that's okay. Let's try 60 to this one as well. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, this one's 600, 900, this one's 600. Yeah, it doesn't look right, so maybe we need to change this to 600 and make the base a little wider. Yeah, I think that's okay. And let's have a look. This one. Okay, so this one, try 60. Maybe the other way around. I don't know. 120. No, still not right. Negative 120. Yeah, I think that's better. Right. So this one's negative 120 as well. And how about this one? So currently, yeah, just let's guess 60, 120, still not right. Negative 120. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so this is a frame, right? So all the columns for horizontal frame, and let's type HR to bring back this. So if you don't, so you can see, yeah, of course, because when we place this frame, we use a circle, so it's offset from that edge, and now this canopy is connecting to the center of this frame, which is not ideal. I think we can fix this. Yeah, I think we can fix this. Actually, let me just dissolve this. We probably don't need this anymore because we are going to just place. We can directly place some more reference lines onto the frame or onto this model line. Okay, so let's do it. So okay, so we are still going to use. We probably don't need this one. I don't think we need this one anymore. Dissolve, but we still need this point, and we will need a point here. So let's use point drawn face. So you can see we can just directly place onto this. So you can also place onto here and then drag to the end. So we have this point. Another drawn face, you can point onto this edge. So now we can select 1, 2, and 3. So we can create. So this will be one of the profile for the canopy. Okay, so one, and the second one, and also very simple. We can just place a point, draw on face, place onto here. So you can tap SM, snap midpoint, right? So and then another SM. Okay, so and then select these 2 points to create a straight line will be fine for this one, I believe. And then we need another one here. So this one's a little bit tricky because it's a little bit hard to it needs to be on this one, and also you don't want to go into the middle of this frame. So what we can do is we can use intersecting. So first place a point onto this one, and then select this point and use host point bar intersection and pick this line. Okay, so now let's just rotate this a little bit. You will see, yeah, roughly there. Okay, so and then because this is a straight line, so we just need another point. So another point, draw on face onto here, pick this one, and here and pick this edge. Okay, so select this point and also this point, create another line. So make it reference line and control select this one, control select this one. So now we have a canopy. So created, you can see from to match the the framing. And this is it. So now let me show you. So if we create a new project and we can load this one into the project. So into the project, and it will be two adaptive points for this adaptive family. So place 1, 2, and that should be it. So let's escape, go to 3D view, and see, right? And if you need to change the width, so you can just move the point. Okay. Right. And you can, I think I forgot to forgot to associate the parameter. It's all here. So this is a depth, so this is the height, this is how the height difference between this point and this point, and this is so this is calculation, so it will automatically change. And also if I go back here, so we can still, so for example we can select these two and then we can just associate some parameters. So we probably don't want to change the angle because they are quite okay, and we can apply some. So for example D1 and D3, we can change the size on this end, so we can just associate some parameters so we can control in the project. I'll just leave it. I will leave it to you. Okay. So, and also all these D1 and D3 for these two, if you want to adjust them, and also this one D1, D3, right? So, and if you need material, so click on this one, so you can assign a material parameter to it. And what else? So eventually you might want to create some framing instead of this, instead of just model line. So it's very simple. You just go back to this one. So you can just make a reference line and place a point. Use draw on face. Create a circle or whatever profile you want, and then create a form, and then load it back into. You can actually directly load into here, so no problems. And finally, so let me just open that file. So I'll leave this to you. So have a try, have some exercise. And what I did to achieve this is, it's actually also very simple. So I went back to the family. So go and then edit family, right? So see this point. So we previously replaced this use draw on face onto one of the model line. So midpoint on this model line. So you can just change this one to not associated. So which means you can just move this point away from this, and also this point you can change this one to not associate. So move them away, and then you can just make them adaptive as well. So which means once you go back here, so these points become adaptive, which means you can move them. You can move them wherever you like. Let me just copy this one. CC, doesn't work. Okay, yeah. So now you can see you can actually move this point to wherever you like. So in case if all these the cabinet is like rectangular shape, so you don't need to do this. But if you have some irregular shape, yeah, you can do this. Okay, you can make these points adaptive, so you can very easily adjust the shape. So this is what I did. And what else? I think that's it. So I'm going to load this one. I'll load this one into this one. So okay, so I'll where's this one? Okay, I'll Control Z. I'll just put these points back. Control Z again. Control Z again. Control Z, Control Z until, yeah, okay, so now it's onto that edge, and then I'll load this one into the, or maybe that one, yeah, because I've already saved that file. I'll share that link so you can have a look. Oh yes, and also one more thing. Sometimes your family might twist a little bit. If that happens, you just need to go back into the family and tick this always vertical. Okay, so and this is it. I'll delete this one. I'll move it next to it. Maybe place it here. Place it here. Okay, so that's all. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.